Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you and welcome back to the beta plans of return to the Crimson Chateau estate within the darkest dungeon. It is week 84, and I'm going to go into the darkest dungeon, lighting the way mission. Once the toughest mission in the game, and we're going to see if it is as tough as the Countess. And as you look at my roster, it actually does not include Robin. I have actually decided against it at the very last moment. I was actually rather disappointed with the amount of damage he did. And furthermore, if I remember somewhat back, the last time we went in here, well, not the last time, because we won in the end, but I think we went in here and we had our Vestal dying. The amount of healing we could do was limited. And with a flagellant around, that won't be the case. Besides, there is one very strong trinket for the flagellant. And this uses a friend of mine in real life, two very loyal watchers, and another D&D character of a former role player that I enjoyed how he roleplayed and how he was in general. I have no longer contact with him, but that can happen because he moved to foreign lands and what have you not. However, we need a man-at-arms, because we only get 3 of these talismans of the flame. We just get only 3 of them. We don't have a 4th one. So we need to protect the one that doesn't have it, which will be Froy. Froy here is Fated, Natural Eye, and Tough. Tough is nice, of course, I don't need to explain that. Natural Eye and Fated gives her a good chance to hit with her stun. This is about the maximum healing I can give her if I do not give her the Sacred Scroll. But that lowers the stun chance, and that is something I cannot abide by. The lower speed is not a problem, because that's also here in the Salacious Diary. I think I need to pronounce it that way. But that, and even the minus damage I wouldn't have minded, because it's more about the stun, but the stun chance lowering, ugh. I would have even liked that minus 10% stress healing, but nope, the stun chance. So we're going with 25% healing skills, and plus 33% stress healed while camping. Don't know if that will be needed, we'll see. With a little bit of lower speed. Plus a 30% healing, and plus 20% stress. So it's in total of 55% extra healing coming out of Froy. Now the stress, of course, is kind of dangerous. We'll hope that Agoon will be able to protect her well enough. Agoon is rocking next to, of course, the Talisman of the Flame, the Overture box, because that gives him even more power. Besides, the minus 2 accuracy is compensated by the building that I've built, because we now own, with the exception of the Red Hook, all the districts. Yes, I've built the House of the Yellow Hand. Doesn't influence him, but we've built it. And we also built, oh, that went a little too fast, the Athenaeum. So, booyah! Making sure of that, that should be fine. Valak has the Chipped Tooth, plus 20% max HP, plus 35% movement resistance. Along with the fact that he is tough and hard-skinned, he has a lot of HP to work with, and is also hard to hit. Moreover, he doesn't move, and there is a fight in which, well, they do like to move you around a lot, and that is not very good in a party. So yes, movement resistance, please, thank you very much. I might actually put it this way around, and when he moves forward, he will be in the second spot anyways. And Raf, he's going to take the Prophet's Eye, because plus 15 accuracy is good when he's attacking, plus 3 speed is always good, and minus 50% stress is just always nice. So that is what we're taking along with us as we're going into the darkest dungeon. So, take as much food as we can along. Take as many... We do want this because they will have blight and bleed going on. And we do need torches. I don't think we need anything else. I'm actually going to lower the amount of food that we take along with us, in order to take a little bit of extra light with us. Just to have that handy. Let's embark.
The thing has no name, for it needs no language. Nevertheless, those who would submit to its wordless will are rewarded in a fashion. The creature's blessings are as repulsive as they are robust. Twisted, half-human monstrosities stalk the flesh-ridden halls, protecting their gestating god.
And that is all she wrote. Now, we have 2 camps. We need to make use of them very carefully. If I remember correctly, there is a way that you can have all buff for all the bosses, but I also would like to get the ancestral trinkets. Hopefully that this team is as strong as I believe it to be.
Madness made flesh. It crawls steadily upward from the pit, supported by the lattice of cyclopean pillars.
I don't believe they used to have faces. I think this is an updated version. And it's creepy. Alright. These guys are annoying. That is, of course, the first one he protects. 50-50 shot. Or just a totally different attack. The fact that we do not have a focus stress heal is rather annoying, to be honest. He resists everything. Much less problematic move, because it gives it a lot less stress. But it can crit rather fast. That was a good... He heals it. Alright. I wanted to stun him. I'm sure everybody saw that.
Vigor is restored.
But you are dead. Wow, he resisted the bleed with only 48% bleed resistance. The chance for that must have been super low.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yeah, the chance for that is 8%. That he actually resisted that. Wow. Okay then. That is actually alright. The crit isn't, but now our flagellant can heal to his heart's content. And thus we do not only need to rely on the Vestal, which is exactly why I in the end decided to take a flagellant with me. They are so bleed resistant! We have a 30% chance to land the bleed, so...
A momentary abatement.
Just you.
Masterfully executed.
Nice, that's stress relief. Stress relief is... Stress is something we really need to combat in this dungeon. Nice flash wall. Not! Light creation, please. And the stun that landed. Nice. There we go. Yeah, let's cry Havoc again. Stress is currently minimal. He is dead. This guy can't hurt us. We're coming out of this fight without anything lost.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Certainly this Cry Havoc goes right now. Alright. It's fine. Just hoping for one more light creation by Freud. Bada boom, bada
The
bing!
fiend falls. A faint hope blossoms.
Now another thing we need to take note is that we can't get any nighttime ambush while we're in the darkest dungeon. That is kind of important. So we go down here. And light a torch. The light needs to be high at all times, or I would like to have it high at all times. You are also really annoying.
A devastating blow.
Very nice. And they counter with a crit as well.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Thank you. I also chose a goon actually because he is a quick draw. On the first round he is rather quick, meaning we can protect whoever we want, as well as take down these flesh guards to allow Valak over here to hit who we want to hit. Unfortunately resisted that. Some light creation and we prevent that. Daze the mind. Ooh, it worked. Still, we have that bonus speed of our trinket.
Advantage. Give them no quarter.
And thus we have the advantage right now. Stress is running high already. Or at least something that needs to be taken care of. Let me put it better. Right in. This is getting a little nutty regarding a goon. He needs one hit point more, but he doesn't defend him. That's pretty good. That is really good, but Freud needs to heal, and there's a 15 heal just right out of the bag. We can do this. Because he will die of the bleed anyways, and it will activate our riposte. Taking away this mark. Because we want to have some recovery. This will be hard against this fellow. Against this malignant growth. Though he doesn't have a crazy amount of stun resistance. Did resist that though. No, I prefer the healing over the stun. Fortunately, not a goon himself. It would have been nice. We actually want you to bleed Valak. And only just a little. There we go. Nice crit! Nice crit. 28 hit points. Just the stress levels are a little too high for my liking. There we go. So I'm thinking to do the first boss without a buff, without encampment. Because we want to do a few fights that will allow us to we'll also get some ancestral trinkets, because we don't have all of them yet. And this team, I have the feeling they might be tough enough. I won't be able to bleed this guy, by the way. I had never realized just how bleed resistant these people were in the Darkest Dungeon. Perhaps because I never focused on that so much. Perhaps that is why they did with the Crimson Court a more bleed-focused
Confidence surges as the enemy
DLC.
crumbles.
Could be it. Could be it. We'll just heal you up nicely. That is actually rather low for your doing. Fonoy. Considering all the buffs we've given you, but with one good group heal, it should all be fine here. Landed that nicely. I'm doing these small hits because I'm hoping for a critical that doesn't kill him.
A momentary abatement.
This turn he needs to die, but that will be arranged. There we go.
Her death by inches.
So I believe one of the bosses lies over here. Let's get going. And it's these two that can cause you to get some serious movement around. Ooh, the mark is annoying.
A decisive
Nice! That was perfect!
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
That's the movement skill. But he has resistance towards that. Revelation. Luckily, he did that on, not on Freud, because we hadn't had her guarded yet. Now we do. That is the ability that can cause a lot of damage, but the Flagellant likes that. Going to take that out, because, well, actually his stun resistance isn't even that high as I thought. Resisted, because we exactly for that purpose used that trinket.
The ground quakes.
That were awesome crits right at the right moment. Let's try and stun you for a moment.
As
Nope.
the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
And here is our start of our lovely heal.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
And that is with the protections, which he now cannot put on Freud because he got stunned. That could cause to a very annoying revelation. So that is why Rav is going to protect on Freud, because it's really needed. It really is. There is the movement forward so that our group order stays intact. Here is the lowering of the bleed resistance. And 165 hit points over here. Yeah, group heal.
Passion is a rarity in the field.
Because I did want to hit a goon as well. It's even a dodge. Revelation or not, buddy boy. And he is bleeding like crazy.
Precision and power.
I'm going for a stun here because I don't want her to get, Revelation before a goon X and can protect her. I'm happy about the choice there I made. I'm a little worried though, of course, about Vanek. He's having a little low of HP here. Nice, another dodge. Did not even use a cookie yet. And he is already looking very much in trouble. $14 bleed, he is dead next turn. Stinger stab. The blight is really annoying, so we are going to remove that. Would have been nice if he'd done that on the flagellant. He could have healed then. There, a nice focus heal. We're going to even stress heal against this boss. We don't care.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Bada boom. Bada bing. Let's continue on. I like my choice of the flagellant. I feel that was a good choice. Alright. Now I'm going to move in a way that I've never moved before. Because I'm going to go up here. Up on the left side. Which should give me a fight. And lead me to a room up here that gives me an ancestral trinket. Links up. Then we can go fight a boss over here. Here there's a fight that you can restore against. So we should not wait too long with taking a first nap. Because we'll do one here more for that boss. Actually, we want to go down this route, I just realized. Because there's also an ancestral trinket. Bada boom, bada bing. How do you do that? Well, probably we'll just walk around backwards. Because this is a restore fight, so you can do that as the last one. This is an interesting fight. Gotta take him out for sure. Bolster does 10 accuracy, 10% crit chance. Yeah, but it doesn't protect him from this. Oh, but he resisted. That's a little annoying. He resisted everything. All the flesh. And he does a finger on the wrong target. Would have been nice on the flagellant. Losing a little bit of HP here. Let's try and compensate for that. And that fast speed of the Outmaster. Leading to our first kill. I think I hate you more than I hate him. Grand Guard. Alright.
A singular strike.
Well, that is nice. Definitely. I think we may need to put you on a protective thing here, because yowzer, you're taking now a lot of bleed damage. Because you're being attacked and attacked and attacked and attacked. Let's switch this order around. Yes, and you will get a bandage. We've taken enough bandages with us here to make that worthwhile. There we go. Guard this. And heal this up. Of course, now he is the second rank. Now that we have done everything we can in order to get the flagellant to get hit, he's like, nah, dog, that's not what I'm about. Bolster. Not unexpected. Your bleed resistance is severely lowered though. Seeing you don't care if I'm in the first or the second rank, you will just focus on the man at arms. Let's just stun you for a moment. And let's just do you some damage.
Soothed. Sedated.
You're getting low. I'm actually going to go in with the Houndmaster here for the extra amount of damage.
Impressive.
Nice. Now this guy can't attack, I believe. Just a matter of having to kill him fast enough before the team starts complaining.
Can be healed, but never hidden.
Oh! I had forgotten about that apparently. Perhaps you can only do that if it's in the first position. That might be it. I actually am going to heal the flagellant now. No need to keep him low. And in this turn, we really need to hack in on this dude. I don't know if the game complains when this is the last freaking thing that's standing, because it is tough. But not tough enough for us.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Letting the light dim a little bit. We're going to make camp here.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
This is less useful than normal because we don't have that many people that are religious in this group. I rather have weapons practice and tactics. And that hit everybody exactly perfectly. And then we can do... You can't scout here, I believe, so that I don't... Let's get those extra protections up.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
See, because this works like the Crimson Court. You just scout ahead when you've hit the room and when you're continuing on with your quest, so... Time to go in here. Oh, it's not in here that there's an ancestral trinket? I thought there used to be like a thing over here laying on the ground to give you an ancestral trinket. Oh dear. They might have changed that up on me. Nice bit of damage. So that you don't do the finger and we don't get a lot of stress.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
We probably want to focus this guy this time around.
Well struck.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go for him. Because he gave us stress, and at the end that's a little annoying. If we do enough protections here, we can probably get the protections high enough of our man-at-arms that the attacks of this guy become less significant. Of course that is annoying, but that's something you just have to live through in the darkest dungeon. Too bad at the stun, but the protection still helped, so... And he's now up to 50% protections right now. He has way too much bleed resistance. That's the perfect guard, because that's not the one we're going for. Too bad that our man-at-arms is stunned right now, otherwise we probably would have finished it off. He's going for another Daze the Mind. That's a crit. That is annoying. Doesn't stun the rest of the group much. And he gets a double stun on him. Now compensated. Bolsters again. This guy's a little too much bolstered. Ooh. That is annoying. Ooh. In that case, let's try and stun you. And then if Froy is quick enough, we can try and stun him. No, not before he gets off his 20% additional crit chance and what have you not. Let's heal this up. We can start doing that because you just died. He likes to stun this time to this malignant growth. I probably could have hit him once with the flagellant, but everything is alright right now. Alright, and flash to flash. Crit yourself, we don't care. There we go.
A powerful blow.
There we go. Turning the tables. And getting you even stunned. Well, that's the wrong person to get a crit. I had hoped for, of course, for Man-at-Arms, but Still happy with the current outcome of things. There we go, relieving that stress. An unfortunate flesh wall. The fact of the matter is that this guy, he has no hit points, he has no defense, he has no dodge. There is like, I mean protection with the defense in this case. So, taking him out, and then we have all, we can kill him so quick, so easily, there is no need to do anything else. There is a crit and there is no stress. Hello, no stress. Welcome. You are already dead. Now we just need to heal. Boom.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I really thought you could get an ancestral trinket over here. Wow. Perhaps I found too many already, but I didn't get the ancestral's musket ball yet. That's an ancestral trinket I should be able to get. But yeah, it links up in here, as I already said. Our buffs will last for another 3 battles. I believe that should be lasting long enough until we can reach the boss. No problem with that food. We have enough. We can feast again. All is good. A little bit of malignant growth here. I am going to go for you in the black, because you can buff up too many crit chances and what have you not, and I don't like that. Daze the mind, yes. Not too surprising. And he guards him, which is annoying because it grants him protection. So, let's... Ooh, he resists the stun. That's annoying. Pull the flesh.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Not too problematic. I'm actually going to hit you. No, I should just hit him and then, ooh, get a lucky crit and get that solved. Nice. Yeah, why not? Let's do a double stun party. There we go. How much stress do you have? 2 here, that's like nothing. And get yourself fully healed, buddy. And let's create some lights, which would not kill. It has 2 HP left. Should have paid a little bit more attention to the damage output. But we managed nonetheless. Can we will do minimal 2 damage, so we will kill. Let's get a riposte up. Voila. Once again, 2 stress is not worthy to start fuzzing over. You don't have extra resistance for stun anymore. Get that going. Yeah, let's do the bandage just because we have more than enough of them. There we go. Bleed resistance incredibly lowered. Let's get everybody to full health. No 2 HP off, actually. But you are so slow that I think you won't survive this round, and I will take that 4 HP loss.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Up to the next boss. And light the torch and you. There we go. Everybody at full health. Now, these small guys are much the same as the guys that were first in the back. They can move you around. They have an ability for that, but this is their bleed attack. They also have this big tongue that they can call out in order to, well, cause people to move. I am first going to go for protections. You really don't want the revelation to go on somebody that doesn't have the flame thing. And these guys have no bleed resistance, so this is already moving nicely forward. I'm actually going to go with taking out the little guys. There we go.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
I think that is a little bit over-exaggerating, Wayne, but you do have a tendency for the melodramatic. There we go. Does no damage, does nothing. We are absolutely fine. Let's get ourselves a riposte up. After all, we are guarding here as well. Here is that multi-attack that I was talking about earlier that is rather annoying. And which I originally had Robin the idea so that he could always counter-attack when he did that. There we go. Another revelation. Another meh. I could have taken over one of the blights, but the blights are not that strong. Oh, now they might be. Now I might need to act. Yeah, Froy has a too strong of a blight on her right now. Remove that blight, I'm gonna do the healing. And get the protections up again. No, not anti-venom now. I'm quite thinking you are okay. You are dead next round. Next time you act, you dead. Sir.
A victory.
Unfortunately, no healing. There we go. Time to go this way. Still want to see if the trinkets are no longer there. Now what I could do is go around this way and go to the restoration fight, if you will. No, I don't think we should do that. We still have buffs. I feel confident enough with this team that we can handle a fight. We just need to be smart in our heals and in our way of approaching things. So let's go to this room, where we know there is a fight. It's not one of the easiest, I believe. It should be like the other room. There is an ancestral trinket. Hello. Was looking for you. That's rather annoying. Because he is definitely the problem. Then again, we have many things to heal and what have you. Know. Let's just hit you for a moment. There we go. Lower you, perhaps he will then, I don't know, try to heal him and what have you not. But I will definitely go here for heals. Not going to attack with Froy here. That is going to be a bit too silly. Ooh, that's another crit. Are you also dazed? No, that is really good to see. There we go. 56 and crit heal. And there's another guard. But this is exactly why I took the flagellant along. So that Froy does not is the only one that can heal and will take care of these type of problems. He will be dead next round though, I just noticed. He is dead. Unless he gets healed, but he is stunned, so he won't. Bada boom, bada bing! Handled! You know what? Why don't you get dazed, buddy boy? There you go. It is stunned, but he does always daze the mind, so... You kinda understood why I did that. Ritualistic restoration. Oh, I didn't know you could heal anymore. I had forgotten about that. And I'm glad you didn't use that on the cultist priest, because I was kind of counting on him dying. Froy, you lovely girl, you. Crit into death. There we go. Who needs a restoration fight? We will restore ourselves in any type of fight. The only one with any wordy... Oh, that's a bad cry havoc. Mentioning amount of stress is Valak right now. Well, we'll take care of you, Valak. Too bad. Now more people have stress. That counters it a little bit though. Double crit helps a lot. Definitely group heal. That only means that our goon is lacking a little bit. I'm actually gonna go another crit. Gonna go for the attack just to finish him off. Yeah, I'm handed with this thing right now. Immediately, go for it. Go, go, go. Flash wall. You will protect him. That'll be his demise. I will do this though. So I can get the stun off first. Because we will have a few rounds, if he has a few hit points, to restore ourselves. Goodbye. You're dead. And I'm going to make use of those few rounds. There's a crit. No stress resolved there though. That is for health. And then in the next boss type fight, I will use my cookies. Yep, get hit again. Froy's the one with the stress, so... Froy, if you will do the honors, please. 90% chance to hit, 90% chance to hit. Does more damage. Stress relief. Well done.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
If only you would see my face. That is not an ancestral trinket. That's Garbo. We don't want Garbo. Alright, we have still more than enough food. We can do another feast. We are fine. We're going to camp here. That is the idea. We're going to camp over here.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Let's do the same as before. Tactics, weapons practice, and prayer. The buffs.
The light. The promise of safety.
How did the buffs go? The buffs... Okay, so Freud didn't take the plus 15%... oh, she can't take the protections. Everything else took, despite the chance that this buff here has a 75% chance to hit, but they all got the crit chance. Plus 3% crit chance, plus 3%... Oh, plus, oh, no, wait, hold on. Oh, they all got it from tactics, so only... Oh, actually, it did not hit well. It only hit on the Houndmaster. Oh, well. I was just about to light a torch here. First you. Because you don't point a finger to us. We don't like it when you point a finger to us. Alright, we'll start bowling him up a little bit. He can hit the third rank. I did not know, to be honest. You get stunned. Yep.
The way is lit. The path
away
is
with those
clear.
protections.
We require only the strength to follow it.
Yeah, there comes the finger. And it's a crit.
Unbalanced.
It's 25 stress. It's the finger. It's that move. Can't help it, it's just the way it is. That is one taken care of. And more damage onto you. Now I gotta hope that my Houndmaster is the first. Yes. Bada boom, bada bing. Recovery time. And the Flagellant can take care of itself so the Froy could do that damage. This is... I'm very happy with how things are working out. I am definitely feel that the choice for the Flagellant over the Highwayman was a good choice. Ah, he heals himself. Alright.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Well, he is ready to die next round. Unless he gets guarded. He went fast. Oh, he has a speed of 4. I actually thought his speed was lower than that. Take advantage. You have more than enough. Get the kill for some extra stress relief? Question mark? Yeah! Now that is perfect. Full health to everybody. Possibly removing all the stress this round. And yes, indeed, and an enemy that cannot harm us. We're fine. This is the second time also that I'm taking a Flagellant into a Darkest Dungeon, a Vestal and a Houndmaster. It is a testament to their strength of these classes. Even with the bleed not being possible, that tremendous powerful heal that the Flagellant can dish out is just a godsend, and not one of their creepy type of gods, but the good type of god. The one the Valak and Froy are praying to, because they are the religious characters in this team. But also Jackson Anderson prays to, for instance. At least I hope they all pray to the same god. Otherwise it's gonna be so weird when Froy does a prayer. Now, this is where I saved the cookie for. I hate you the most, to be honest, the one in the back. But because he can do so much blinding and stuff. Revelation, luckily not on Froy. I really need to guard. So I won't do the cookie just yet. First I need to guard. There's the Doomsday.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Don't forget, we have all types of matters of things with us here in order to get some things done here. I'll take the guard over. It's a little bit of an inefficient round, but that's just the way it's going to have to be. Alrighty then.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Yo.
The blood quickens.
That's a lot of buffs. 20 damage. Let's go and hit you into the send you back into the abyss. They want the Houndmaster, but the Houndmaster is dodging like crazy right now. Stinger shot. Ooh. That hurt. That hurt. Body slam. That's move ability. But we have move resistance. That the stun is the most annoying part that now happened from that. That is a 30 crit heal. Thank you so much, Froy. Yeah, because I'm going to have to protect her a little bit more. So let's first get this up. And still cooking it up is 25 damage more with more bleeds. That removes the guard, so guard has to come up again. Boom! More damage to you than you did to me. How do you feel? Thank you! Bada boom, bada bing! Total amount of damage that you did to us. Back to you. Okay, double dodge, but it's fine. I'm not going to heal you. I am going to heal you. Don't worry, Valak. You will heal yourself. This is the last turn of the cookie, I believe, and you are dead. Time for a freaking crit. And a stun. I did not... The guard is not a problem. The fact that the fact that he's up still, that's annoying. Ooh! Valak, a rare miss and a little bit of an annoying one. Though, of course, that helped with that.
Unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Okay, we'll do this then. Valak should still be in his region where he can do his most powerful abilities. And cookie is over. Yeah, but I have another one. Kaboom! Yeah, that's not gonna work, buddy. I don't have repose up right now, but that is about the best thing that for you that came out of that. Alright, Valak, I suggest you don't miss this time. Good. There you go, nearly full health again. Started a strong bleed. And even if that heal isn't very good, that is nearly maximum health for everybody. There is a 38 crit. Yeah. Oh! I did not check if that would have been a good small choice. And this was the toughest mission in Darkest Dungeon before the Bloodmoon. Now it looks like a mission you have to prepare for, but with his new trinket up and this class, oh, I don't think we can get any more out of this dungeon, so we are gonna go bye-bye. And yes, I did over-prepare taking things with me, but that is something you take into account with this loss. Besides, trust me, when we get back to the hamlet, I'll show you. We'll still have over 1 million gold. Algoon, you got Wheeled Explorer instead of Quick Draw. Don't know how you got that. And Phagnophobia I will remove from you. And you got Cove Scrounger instead of Wheel Scrounger. And Vampiric Spirits. And they don't count anymore for the roster.
The maniacal cultists are quelled for a time, but there can be no celebration. Your progress is measured only in progressive realization and dawning horror. You are in the shadow of the end.
There we go, and Phagnophobia is horrible. So let's remove that, and we could unlock... No, we don't want to lock anything of those in. That's kind of... Voila! And as I said, over 1 million. And we should now get, yeah, Seasoned Adventurers. So we can always pick those up. And we can pick them more up, because these 4 no longer need to go into the Darkest Dungeon. My Watchers, you have survived, and we just finished Darkest Dungeon level number 2. We have until week 100, I believe. Where are the victory conditions again? Complete the final Darkest Dungeon mission. Yeah, but I'm on Bloodmoon difficulty, so I have a few limits here. Accuracy, no. What is my limit again? Don't know. I think it's week 100 and I only have 16 deaths. Yeah. But I thought it was week 100. Anyways, we have this mission, which we can do. Not to say for the Heaven's Heartbeat, but well, we can take whoever we want along on a very tough mission in a very low level dungeon, because this event once again has been so kind to grace us, and I probably will make use of that before I go into the belly of the beast and finish this thing before week 90, because that is now what I intend to do. I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.